Hey everybody, how's it going? Michigan here again. This time I'm featuring somebody who is often featured on this channel, Shadow Warrior 10 from class. Now, Shadow Warrior sends me so many replays that it is very hard for me to pick the best ones to show to you. However, this one here I really feel like you will enjoy. Shadow here is playing in the Tier 9 Japanese medium tank, the Type 61. And as he goes AFK in here, I'm going to let you know to focus on 2 tanks on his team. The Badger and the T-95 there, Dr. Bullet. Now Shadow here is going to start off by blind firing that little crossing there. We'll see if he actually gets any of those shots off. Maybe not. Now his team is quite light here down on the 9-0. Just a Badger, a Grill, and a object, I'm assuming. What is that vehicle? Maybe a 268? I believe it's the version 4, maybe it's a 430. Nope, it's the version 4, because it is a tank destroyer. Now, his team here is getting very aggressive. There's a massive dogfight going on down there in the AB-12 area. And unfortunately, his 430 starts off by crashing, and they're down a tank. Not a great start. Shadow Warrior is heading over here to join them. Should be noted that he does have a decent amount of premium ammunition. More than he does standard, as well as running all premium consumables. Now, Shadow, as he gets up here, immediately decides, decides that he's going to leave and that this is not a great spot. He notices that STB-1, and what else is over there? That Object 140 and E-75 are getting overrun, so instead he's moving back to a position so he can support them better. The STB-1 is making a run for it. Their team is now down 1-3, as the K91 PT finishes off the 50B. And Shadow here is going to start to work this ridgeline. Now the STB-1 hits for 360 damage, just a little bit more than the standard medium would. But what it does have is great penetration and great PPM. The pen on the heat rounds here is 330 and 258 on the regular. A couple of HE rounds there hitting for 440, 53 pen. Average shell, nothing special there, and he's only running 10 of them. Now Shadow's going to start to look for a shot on this FV-215E-183, nicknamed the Death Star. FV isn't giving him much to shoot at, however, K91 is giving him something to shoot at. Nice roll there for 690. The Death Star has now gotten brave. He's looking for a shot there. Nice run there. The Death Star takes a shot. Unfortunately, the K91 PT finishes him off beforehand. And that allows Shadow here to get 2 shots, about 720 damage into that Death Star. Unfortunately, that third shot only hits the track. But just look how quick this reload is. Throwing another one in there, that one looks like it hit. We're not entirely sure. Hat Trick right now is up to 1500 damage, no assist, no blocked. He's going to fire another one there. That one you could see exploded against the rock wall in the rear, so we know that wasn't a hit. The team has brought it back up 3-4, up 1500 hit points. Nothing too special here. Unfortunately, there are quite a few vehicles rolling down the Bravo line there as the 432 finishes off the Tier 10 variant, the Object 140. The Grill here, unfortunately, a little bit of a fender bender as they're both fighting for a spot on this corner. There's Dr. Bullet there, who I mentioned earlier, working to hold that corner in the T95. Great tank there. Unfortunately, I free XP past it just to get the E3. And now Shadow's going to try and protect the rear of this Jagdpanzer E100, the WZ-111-4, and the T95 by shooting into the side of this CS-63. He's going to start working this corner. The AMX 5120 starts unloading. Dr. Bullet there finishes off the IS-7, but unfortunately the Cent 5.1 and the 50B finish off a different T95 and the Jagdpanzer E100 respectively, and the Char finishes off the 1.4. Now it's just Dr. Bullet up there, and his team is down 3 vehicles, albeit up 1800 hit points. Shadow here is looking to help out. Unfortunately, the Grill misses the STB-1. The STB-1 puts in a good shot into Shadow Warrior here. Now Shadow Warrior takes a shot from the rear, looking for one more hit on that STB-1. Unfortunately, it misses. Didn't have a lot to shoot at there. And now Shadow's going to go for this 5120. Third person gets one into the 5120, bringing him down to a one-shot. I think he's pulling back here, hoping that the Grill will finish him. Shadow, great awareness there on the 3.33 second inner clip reload of the 5120. As that 5120 starts to unload on the grill, that should be his last shot. Oh, my apologies. One more. Luckily, it low rolls. That tank hits for, I don't know if it hits for 300. I think it actually only hits for 300, so not too much of a low roll there. And now Shadow's team has brought it back up 8-9. Dr. Bullet over there is on low health. He's got tanks on both sides of him. He decides to finish off the E75 rather than dealing with the STB-1. Great call there as Shadow comes up behind this STB-1. Takes one hit, but does finish that tank off, bringing it to an even 10-10. The Grill on his team is now the only tank left holding over there, other than the version 4. Not a great spot for that tier 10 Soviet tank destroyer, as he does not have the gun depression to be working this. Almost hitting his teammate there, but unfortunately bouncing the Cent 7-1. That would have been great to get that kill. The T-95 is now coming back. Badger here on almost full hit points. Version 4 on full hit points as well. That's great. Version 4 is looking for the 430U though, and the Badger's going to start to work this ridge. Unfortunately, there's a Cent 5-1 on one side and a Char Future 4 on the other side, so the Badger's going to have to gamble it if he wants to push one side. Shadow looking for a shot there on that Cent 7-1. Not getting a whole lot. Had a couple of green spots there, but really only pixels. So he opts to just wait instead. The Char Future 4 is looking for a shot on that Badger, but he realizes that he's that close into the dip. He knows better and pulls off to the side. Shadow here looks like he's going to make a run at the 7-1. And third person finishes it off. However, he's down to only 2 premium rounds. And now he's going to work here to help this Badger. The Badger now without the Cent 7-1 on his side is going to get really aggressive and start to take down that tier 9 French medium tank. You can see the Char there gets 1 in. Now he's down to 1 premium round. Gets some nice tracking damage there for 455 as that Badger finishes the tank off. The CS hits him for 294, actually a low roll. The CS could have finished him off. That CS hits for 320 damage. But luckily it's a low roll, not a high roll. And now Shadow has platooned up with the T-95 as they are looking for a brothers in arms. Remember, they both need to stay alive. So at this point, it is now just the version 4 who's still on full health, the Badger friend over here who helped him out on the Bravo line, and the T-95 who did come back over, unfortunately was a little too slow. Only 2 tanks left there, the CS-63 and the Object 432. Actually, I stand corrected, and a Grill who has not been spotted this whole game. So as they look for these vehicles, we're going to speed this up ×2, so that you don't have to watch Shadow's team here run around looking for these vehicles. While they're up 1 tank, they're only up 900 damage. And CS-63 has a rate of fire. Remember, Shadow's a one-shot, and the T-95 is one-shot. The Badger, from the ridge, finishes off the 432. Not sure why that 432 decided to drive through the middle like that. And now they have invited the Badger at his 3rd kill, with his 3rd kill, to join the platoon, hoping for a BIA in front of him. Now, it's worth noting that they have currently 3. 2 of them have 3 kills, and 1 has 4 kills, meaning that they have 10 total. Now, there's 2 tanks left on the enemy team, meaning that if this platoon, as long as the version 4 doesn't kill anything, and this team doesn't die, or this platoon doesn't die, they will get brothers in arms and crucial contribution. And you may have a guess as to whether they get that or not based on the thumbnail. Still in ×2 speed here. The Type 61 is not that quick. We're going to just quickly roll it up to ×4 just as they get around this corner. Shadow here stops on this corner. We're going to speed up to ×1. You can see nice poking there in case that CS-63 is waiting on the corner. Shadow doesn't get lit at all, and we're going to roll back in at ×2 speed. At this point, we pretty much narrowed it down, unless that CS-63 is hiding out in the middle. But I presume the Badger probably would have gotten lit, and he hadn't called anything out at this point. You can see Shadow Warrior there and his platoon mates communicating, trying to figure out where these tanks are. Dr. Bullet there making a suggestion. Unfortunately, we can't see that map click. Also indicating he has not been spotted. And there is the CS-63, hiding behind a very common rock back there. He is a one-shot for every vehicle. And Shadow's looking for a shot. Does he have one? He gets lit and decides to pull back instead. Looks like that CS-63 may have just been poking out behind that rock, and Shadow decides that it's not worth the risk. He does indicate to his team that he's spotted and where that location is, also suggesting a spot that maybe where the grill is. Maybe that's what spotted him and not the CS-63. We'll see if Shadow is correct later on. The Badger's now closing in from the top. The version 4 is looking to get over onto the kilo line. The T-95 is working towards H1. Where are they? There's the grill, not on H1. Unfortunately, he's on the high side. The version 4 is going for him. The grill is making to look a run for it. The CS-63 is poking out. Will Shadow get a shot? Fortunately, the CS hits the Badger, and here comes the grill over the top. Is the grill going to kill the Badger? He misses his first shot. The CS hits the Badger. Unfortunately, it looks like the grill may have missed, and the grill's now on fire. As long as this version 4 doesn't get the kill, they're all good. And Shadow finishes him off just before the version 4 rams him, giving them 3, 4, and 5 kills for a total of 12. Fantastic job there by his team. Let's get a quick thumbnail shot. Working together at the end to take those enemy tanks down. The T-95 made it all the way into the cap circle after coming all the way down the alpha line. Great job there. Let's take a look at the post-game results. Mastery badge there, Ace Tanker for Shadow wearing the Type 61. Fighter for killing 5 enemy, or did he kill 4 enemy tanks? 4 enemy tanks, yep. Bruiser, Duelist, Fire for Effect, getting the Lhasso's medal for killing 2 tier 10s. I believe the Grill, and what was the other one? And the STB-1. A crucial contribution for his platoon mates and himself, killing a total of 12 enemy vehicles. And Brothers in Arms, they each got 3, and everybody stayed alive. That's quite rare, actually, when you get a crucial contribution. Fantastic job there. Let's take a look at his team. Shadow finished top there with 5667 damage. His teammates close behind in 3rd and 4th. That Jagdpanzer 100 did get a couple of good shots in that corner there. Props to him. Nice job there. His teammates doing a healthy 3700 and 3100 damage. Great job there contributing. Unfortunately, due to the sheer amount of premium ammunition he fired and his premium consumables, he did lose 70,000 credits, but I would say that's well worth it for this type of result. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have gotten a crucial contribution before, let me know how many vehicles you and your platoon mates have killed. That is one medal I have never gotten, so maybe one day. But nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun watching it. Obviously, this was not my first time watching it, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.